Alright, we're breaking down another banger of a beat. We've got a NEMZZZ one today.
Hard NEMZZZ sample and beat today. Two different FLPs, one for the sample, one for the beat. Starting with the sample, Fab Filter 1. Preset is bells. I believe I tweaked some of these knobs. The main thing being giving it the sound, bro, this is actually crazy sauce, is this portamento effect, which makes it go
What the I'm definitely gonna take a piss out of that one.
Sounds cool. Anyway, with the MIDI keyboard, play these chords in. Effects on there anyway, there were no effects. Fab Filter's crazy. So I rendered that out, I pitched that up 6 cents, got these effects on it, EQ, spreader, widening it out, convolver, bit of reverb, super plate, another bit of reverb, and echo boy, I think that's also like another room reverb kind of thing. Here's what it sounds like now. Obviously, as you can hear, it sounds sick. So then I went into Fab Filter again and using the preset Frozen Cappuccino, laid down the exact same chords, but it's not pulsing. So it's just another layer, different sort of sound. So here's what this sounds like. For effects on there, pitched it down 2 to match the other layer. Got an effect rack on here, finite space, fruity filter taking out highs, EQ taking out highs and lows, and then a super plate which is automated to come in on the another 8 bars. So it's 8 bars without the super plate, which is just like a massive reverb, and then 8 bars with it on. So where's the automation? You can see it here. So you can hear the 2 different sections, and actually I pitched it up a full octave with the super plate automation on, so it's higher pitched and with reverb too. Next melodic layer was a piano from Labs, and this was just a random section. It didn't completely fit with the synthy kind of vibe, but I thought it sounded kind of cool. So I just played this in on the piano, added some reverb to it, and here's what it sounds like. And the last layer for the sample was a vocal. So I did a few different takes, just saying random stuff, different harmonies, different lyrics. And I ended up finally with these 2 layers. So all I ended up putting on them at this stage was the autotune and delay. And there's also a pan man just moving it left to right. So here's what they sound like together. Obviously it doesn't sound great, but it doesn't matter as long as it's in key with help from autotune, thankfully. So after that, I rendered that out and I did these chops, stretched it into 4 bars, so it went from 8 to 4 bars, and then chopped up each little phrase thing. And at the end here, I've pitched this up a full octave. It's like a higher pitched vocal thing. And then effects on there, extra effects, there's a lot of stuff. There's EQ, highs and lows, there's a spreader, flanges, reverb, EQ, delay, pan man, echo boy. Honestly, when you break it down, it's really just EQ, reverb, delay. As long as the vocals are in key, you can do a lot with just changing the pitch, stretching it, and then just your standard effects. Here's what the vocal sounds like now. And then there's also a secondary vocal, which is really reverb, really in the background. We used one of our special presets for that. It stemmed from this vocal, which is just like pretty much the same as the first vocal. So I'll play that for you. I don't wanna reach. And obviously it's blurred because we're still deciding yet whether we're going to release a product with these presets, and we probably will in the near future. We threw this preset on. Yes sir. It sounds like this. So that is all the layers to the sample. So then it was sped up to 140 BPM. Here's the full sample. Alright, so this beat is sick. I can't lie. Pretty much all these sounds are from either our Essentials drum stash or our Afro Mini stash. Let's break down the beat. Let's go over the perks first. So we've got a hat. This one's from our Essentials. It's a little bit, I've sort of warped it a little bit to turn this knob up. We've got clap. That's from our Essentials one too. Actually, this is from our upcoming drill kit. This rim, sick rim. Alright, so all the perk stuff together. Here's what everything sounds like together. So something I really like about this beat is that after 4 bars, it actually progresses and more sounds get added and it sort of changes up the vibe a little bit. And also there's more bass elements added, which I'm going to show you here. So we've got the sub bass, we've got short spins thing, and then we've also got this sort of grime thing and a log drum. So all these things together, I'll play the hats just so you can get the timing of it. Here's what everything sounds like. All the stuff in our drum kits as well, by the way. Also, I forgot to mention there's just that one kick hit on the start of the next 4 bars that goes along with the sub bass. And then apart from that, we've got this Cash Cobain kick, whatever you want to call it. We've got this sick perk loop thing. This is in our upcoming drill sort of stash thing, as well as this little fill perk thing at the end. Really unique sounds, but that is everything. And then there's also a cool outro, which we'll play. Let's hear it from the top. Cheers for watching, boys.
Should we give them something for free?
We'll put a few of these sounds that we've used in this beat, chuck them in a little folder. You guys can go down and download that completely for free. But apart from that, let's hear the full thing.
International.